Oh, I'm sure you can't hardly hear me for the wind noise, but here we are. Giddy up. I'm just gonna walk you around a little bit so you can see what we got going.
Today's video is brought to you by MagTech Ammunition, the exclusive supplier of range ammunition for all active self-protection training.
Here we are at range day. We're gonna have a great time. Windy as all get out. Whew. Gonna be tough to get video, but we're gonna do what we can, and let's go see what else the cool stuff there is to shoot.
So, Glock 48, this is the hotness, right? Feels good in the hand. That gun feels really nice. That feels good, man. I mean, a good feeling gun got a good bit of hand on it too. I like the 48 better. I feel like it shoots flatter.
You see a car, you can see the car right here, you can see the headlights. It's gonna come down here, and a bunch of dudes are going to pile out of the car because they want to jump in this guy's house and murder him and take his stuff, okay? But there's a big difference with our last one. So watch him come down here because he's coming out for a smoke break or something. And these guys are looking for an easy meet. Now if you see him, he's chilling, but he notices these guys. Hey, what's going on? As they pile out, oh, there's a big difference. Watch right here. These guys decide they have better things to do with their day. What's the big difference between those two encounters? One guy had his gun on him, the other guy didn't, whether he owned one or not. So the biggest lesson that I always tell people all the time is carry your dang gun. So you're gonna see her jump out, badge cam here. You're gonna see the bad guy show up pretty quick. There's the bad guy, she's pointing a gun at him, drop it, drop it, drop it. Now watch what happens. He's pissed and high, and he's gonna want to charge it. Shoot me, shoot me. Now watch what goes down. Bang, bang, bang. How come that wasn't an entangled gunfight? He pulled a knife and wanted to close with it. What did she do? Why would she back up against the guy with a knife? Because she don't want to get stabbed. So, most gunfights are not entangled gunfights. I'm not saying none are. What I want you to pay attention to here is, notice we've got some fine folks that are having a meal. But what we see here is the lane stripe. This is the road. It's just a roadside cafe. This is the workers and all that stuff. What you're going to see is how fast the attack happens, because you're going to see two guys roll up on a motorcycle and one pile off with a gun and start robbing people. And that's why, because they can attack with an element of surprise. Then what's their plan, you think? They're going to hang out and have tea? They're going to grab up stuff, jump back on the bike, and be gone. Well, their problem is this guy right here is an off-duty cop. That's not a big deal. But what I want you to see is how fast the attack happens. So you see him jump up and start grabbing phones. It's funny, they grab the cop's phone and he's like, nah man, don't grab my phone. So that's when he decides to draw his gun when they steal his phone. And then he goes to work on it. So what does that mean about these spaces where people can get in quickly and out quickly? That's where you've got to be a little bit more aware. You've got to have the ability to go, hey, wait a minute, this is the worst part for your awareness, right? This guy right here is the worst thing in the world for your awareness. It's a thought vacuum. Here's for your human performance, folks. What this also makes you do is, you may be the bad dude, you may be all about that life, but guess what you do when you start looking at your phone? Watch my walking pattern change when I look at my phone. So watch what happens because he's not paying attention. You can see these two guys walk up, and one of them's gonna pull a big crowbar out from under his shirt and go to work on this guy. Watch him pull a crowbar. And then they're gonna grab him and take his stuff. Now this guy happens to be the luckiest man on earth because there's 4 big burly dudes in the UPS store he was walking into who are gonna come out and save his butt. But if you wanted my #1 way to stay safe and not get murdered or not get robbed, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Now we have a whole lot more lessons that we do in our big presentation to talk about what does that mean to pay attention. But I think we're kind of out of time. So Joe wants to give away a case of MagTech ammo. If you would like to win a case of MagTech ammo, Joe will show you how, and then we'll do some questions and answers.